I never thought my engagement would turn into a viral moment, but life has a way of surprising you. It was a warm June afternoon in 2025, and I was standing by the Charles River in Cambridge, Massachusetts, Hawkins trembling on one knee. The air smelled like fresh-cut grass and the faint sweetness of blooming flowers, the kind of day that feels like it was made for big moments. I'd been with my boyfriend Ethan for 3 years, and we'd planned this picnic by the river to celebrate our anniversary. I packed a blanket, some sandwiches, and a bottle of cheap, thinking it'd be just another sweet day together. Little did I know, he'd been carrying a ring in his pocket for weeks, waiting for the perfect moment. We were laughing, my bare feet in the grass, when Ethan suddenly got quiet. He looked at me with those hazel eyes that always made my stomach flip, and before I knew it, he was down on one knee, holding out a simple gold band with a small, sparkling diamond. "Leela," he said, his voice shaky but sure, "I want to spend every messy, beautiful day with you. Will you marry me?" I don't even remember saying yes. I just threw my arms around him, tears streaming down my face as we kissed, the world fading away. It was perfect until I noticed people staring. Not just a few, but a crowd, phones out filming us. I froze, my cheeks burning. Ethan whispered, "Ignore them," but I could hear the clicks and murmurs. Someone shouted, "Congrats," and I managed a shy wave, my heart pounding. We didn't know it then, but a woman named Jen, stopped at a red light on Memorial Drive, had caught the whole thing on her phone. She sent it to @onlyinboss, a local Instagram account. And by that evening, our blurry, heartfelt moment was exploding online. The video racked up tens of thousands of likes, with comments comparing us to rom-com scenes. Someone even said it was Jim and Pam coded. From the office, I laughed, but part of me cringed. I'm a private person. I don't even post selfies. Now, strangers were dissecting my ring and debating if Ethan's flannel shirt screamed small-town charm or hipster. It was surreal. The next morning, I woke up to notifications flooding my phone. Friends from high school, cousins I hadn't spoken to in years. Even my old barista texted me screenshots. The Boston Globe picked it up, calling it a real-life Taylor Swift song. I scrolled through comments, some sweet, "I hope they find this couple, this is adorable," and others less so, like the guy who said my sundress was trying too hard. Ethan thought it was hilarious, but I felt exposed, like my happiest moment was now public property. I kept thinking about what my mom would have said she passed 2 years ago, but I could almost hear her teasing, "Leela, you're famous for kissing your boyfriend." By day 2, the video had 4.1 million views on TikTok. People were tagging us, trying to figure out who we were. I wanted to hide, but Ethan convinced me to lean into it. "It's our story," he said, "and it's a good one." So we posted a follow-up on my Instagram, a goofy selfie with Scout, our golden retriever, who'd almost stolen the show by tumbling into the river mid-proposal. I wrote, "Thanks for the love, internet. We're just 2 dorks who said yes to forever, and yes, Scout's fine." The response was overwhelming messages from strangers, saying our joy made their day, others asking for wedding invites. I cried reading one from a woman who said she'd been having a rough week, but our video reminded her love was real. The fallout wasn't all rosy. Some comments stung people picking apart my appearance or speculating about our relationship. One ex-post claimed we staged it for clout, which hurt. I'm a graphic designer, not an influencer. I don't even know what clout feels like. Ethan's a high school history teacher, and his students started calling him Mr. Viral. He took it in stride, joking about grading papers to the sound of TikTok fame. But I couldn't shake the feeling that our private moment had been hijacked. I'd always imagined an engagement as this sacred, quiet thing, not a spectacle for likes and shares. We started getting recognized in public. At a coffee shop, a barista whispered, "Are you the river proposal girl?" I nodded, embarrassed, and she comped our lattes. Friends urged us to monetize it, suggesting reels about wedding planning or a Scout the Dog account. I wasn't ready for that. Instead, I spent evenings curled up with Ethan, reading comments together, laughing at the funny ones and ignoring the mean ones. We talked about what this meant for Usau, to keep our love ours, not the internet's. Looking back, I wouldn't change that day. Not Ethan's nervous smile, not the way Scout splashed into the rapids, not even the viral video. It's part of our story now, messy and real. I learned that love doesn't need to be perfect to be true, just needs to be yours. And as we plan our wedding, I'm holding on to that. We might not post every detail, but we'll keep showing up for each other no matter who's watching.